So at this point in time, the world is on lockdown. Every single country, every single planet is quarantined, and we are at home right now. And I'm in Amsterdam, I'm in the Netherlands. And I just wanted to say, at first, I didn't think the coronavirus was real or like a big deal or anything like that, because I know we all think the media has a tendency to over exaggerate things, which they do. And the thing is that I'm actually friends with a lot of doctors and nurses, and I see them going through this. So I just wanted to say shout out to the doctors and nurses right now who are saving this planet, and condolences to anybody who may have lost somebody that they love during this time, because this is crazy, y'all. And I just wanted to go through this makeup tutorial and like talk about my thoughts on it. A lot of it's going to be some different perspectives, and I don't mean to make fun of anybody going through this, but at the same time, I'm a human being on this planet going through this quarantine pandemic, and these are my thoughts, these are my opinions on the situation. And I wanted to do this before, you know, like my hair was gonna grow out, my nails were gonna grow out too long. Honestly, like, I know that sounds crazy, but everybody's day-to-day life is affected, and my beauty routine has been affected. And I think beauty for us ladies is a big way we stay sane. You know what I mean? We gotta at least know we look good. So I just wanted to go through, kind of show you guys like a basic day-to-day thing that I do. It's nothing super heavy, and I just wanted to talk about the coronavirus and how it's been affecting me. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna be facing the mirror for most of the tutorial, but now I'm just priming my face with a little bit of mattifying primer because I have super oily skin. And I usually go and get a hydrofacial every 3 weeks. When I was living in New York, I had to go every 2 weeks. I had to get a facial because I was in the gyms so much working as a trainer, and the city is just really has a lot of dust, and my skin is so sensitive. So when I lived in New York, I was breaking out all the time. Now that I live in Amsterdam, I only have to go get a hydrofacial like once every 4 weeks. And I think a lot of girls are feeling this right now. Like, I fortunately was able to do my nails and get my hair done before the COVID-19 outbreak, but I'm gonna need a fill in like a week. I'm gonna need my edges done in like another 2 weeks. I needed a facial 3 weeks ago. So my beauty routine right now, it's really hard to be a girl. It's hard enough, and now I can't go. So that's why I'm just doing this YouTube tutorial, because I gotta do something before I look crazy, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go grab my moisturizer. So during the day, I don't really wear a super heavy moisturizer. At night, I wear a lot of different creams and stuff. But in the day, you know, like a light serum, a light moisturizer. This is an Origins Orange Zing moisturizer. How do these beauty gurus do this? I'm not a beauty guru. I am pretty good with makeup though. And I'm really upset because a year ago when I moved here, I got rid of like so much brand new makeup from Sephora, like hundreds of dollars of stuff. Like, I literally snapped, guys. When I left New York, it was because, you know, I was doing well there on the surface. Like, yeah, the jobs and everything was going good, but like my mental health is because there's no silence there. I didn't have any space to like meditate. My neighbors were loud, the streets were loud, the trains were loud. It was just like, I felt like I was going crazy. And at one point, you know, I could have sold all my furniture. I could have made double what I made, y'all. I could have made, there was at least, you know, a couple more $1,000s worth of stuff in my apartment that I literally just left when I left. But at a certain point, your mental health matters more than money. I just had to go, had to get the F out. I had to leave a lot of brand new makeup from Sephora. So this is like RIP to my makeup. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do a little concealer. I don't really wear foundation, even though I had a brand new tube in New York from last year that would have still been good. I'm gonna show you what I would do. So I'm using this Kevin Aquan. It's like the Sensual Skin Enhancer. You can tell it's old AF. I keep my products for about 2 to 3 years. This product is probably 2.5 years old. I love it though. I'm a finger makeup type of person. I have a lot of brushes, but I'm showing you guys literally how I would do this on an everyday scale. Like, I don't have time to do the full face anymore. Like, if I need to do a full face of glam, I'm at that place where, like, if I need to do a full face of glam, it's because it's a real serious event. And if it's a real serious event, I'm gonna pay a girl to do it, you know, because, you know, them LA girls, they know. Because all your different makeup, you have to understand, like, your primers, your foundations may not be camera ready. It may not, you know, they know about how to like match shades to outfits, and I trust makeup artists for like a real beat down. This is just like a quick everyday, putting concealer in the right places, demattifying my face because my face is super oily. I usually get the Hydrofacial, which is like a skin vacuum, guys. It literally is a vacuum on your skin and it just unclogs all your pores. It's freaking amazing. You need a Hydrofacial. When I get the money, when I get the $5,000 extra, $6,000 it costs, I'm gonna get the machine for my house. That's how much I love the Hydrofacial. It's just skin vacuum, it just sucks everything out, you know? And right now my skin really needs it. I really need a Hydrofacial. Look at that pimple. See it, no. So from a distance, yes, done, absolutely acceptable. But like, I'm nitpicky. I'm like in my pores every day. I'm like, I get this close. Like, I get this close and I examine and like, you can just see like, ugh. It's not bad. My skin is really nice. I will give it that, but coronavirus, you killing the vibe, man. But honestly, real talk, let me just go ahead and powder this down. By the way, we are cleaning everything with rubbing alcohol. I was like this before the coronavirus, y'all. I still am. I cannot sleep at night without disinfectant in my house. There's been times I've gotten up in the middle of the night just to sweep my floors. Like, I cannot deal with dust, dirt, germs. I literally, guys, I was a compulsive hand washer as a kid at one point. I'm not even kidding. I would always have gallons and bottles of hand sanitizer in my room. Literally, because I remember the first time I ever saw hand sanitizer, I was in a store with my mom. And she was like, don't touch it. And I was like 8 years old. She was like, it's probably gonna give you cancer. And because my mom told me not to do it, I went and I got a big old pump in my hand. I fell in love with the tingling sensation. And I bought the big 40, ounce jar, and I had it in my room, and I would just wash my hands all the time and sanitize my hands all the time as an 8-year-old. So this is like heaven for me. This is how people should behave, because I know some real nasty people. I had to kick somebody out of my house one time for being just a disgusting person. Okay, guys? So the coronavirus it's been a lot. So anyways, this is some Kat Von D powder. Yeah, this is from Sephora. This was the birthday gift from 2019. It was also the eyeliner, really good gift. I miss Sephora. So I'm just gonna quickly powder this down, just a little powder. And that was it. Like, as you can see, I told you guys I don't do foundation anymore. No, I just don't have time for it. I spend too much money on these facials, hun, and you gotta suck it all out your skin. I'm in the gym way too much. I can't. That's called breakouts, that's called acne, and that's called, I'm not here to shame people with acne. I just personally can't have it on my face. You see that? I didn't even fully cover up that scar. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, honestly, I'm not the best beauty guru. I'm a good skincare guru. I think I can tell you a lot about skincare. But the beat down, and that's the thing. I used to work in the TV industry, so I used to do the full thing. I used to be able to contour. I used to do it. I used to, really do it. So I still have the basics, and I still have the brushes, but it's not like an everyday thing for me to do that now. I hope this is entertaining for you guys. I'm just trying to, bring the light and the joy. Because that's what we need. I understand, like, every night, guys, I'm freaking myself out. But every day, I find a way to be productive through it. I find a way to, keep my head on strong. Because I know we're going to come out of this stronger. And I'm going to drop new music when we come out of this, so stay ready. Festival season is popping, man. Can't wait. Yes, DJ Mina Zena is coming out. All right, so this is what I would do. This is the base of my face. I'm not gonna do anything else as far as foundation. This is it, a little powder. I'm gonna put this brush back now. Now from here is when I would do the eyes. So I'm gonna prime with my Urban Decay. You cannot go wrong. This is blurry, but y'all know what it is. You see the color of the tube, That's Urban Decay, man, this shit. But I will say, I have been getting into the drugstore makeup in Europe just because it's something different, it's something fun. And y'all, you can get mascaras, you can get primers for like €1-2, and it's actually decent. So I will say that as much as I do miss Sephora, like, Sephora be expensive, man. It's expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's your face, and these products do last. Okay, so I prime my eyes. Now I'm gonna put a little eyeshadow on them. This is Ella Eden. I got both these things in a glam bag. I used to subscribe to Michelle Phan and Andrea Choice glam bag. I loved that era of YouTube and beauty, man. I loved that era. It's still popping. But yeah, this coronavirus, man, I feel like the earth is cleansing us, because as much as I know you're not a bad person if you're watching this, and I know everybody feels like they are not a bad person, but collectively, we have been destroying the planet. We've been destroying the planet. I mean, the plastic, the animals, we're into their territories now, you know, the virus coming from Wuhan, China, from this illegal meat market, people just really abusing animals. And the thing is it would be fine if we were going out in nature and getting animals that were already dead and eating them. But, you know, we're mass producing animals. We're messing up the environment with cars and planes, and like, we're not taking it serious. And I think that, you know, the earth would be fine without humans. But if we continue to act this way, and even to each other, and like, honestly guys, a big reason I'm making these videos is because I feel like as an American citizen, I come from like a semi-privileged background, in a sense that, you know, in India, they're having like a rape crisis. In Africa, you know, kids are getting stolen and turned into child soldiers. And like, I'm not trying to be negative, but there's a lot of crazy stuff in the world. Like, third world countries that don't have a lot of technology, they're underdeveloped, and sweatshops and everything like that. And America has its own issues. America has its own issues, but at the same time, you know, we have a lot more available for our well-being if we took advantage of it as American citizens. We could all have really good levels of health. We could all have really good levels of income, you know, if we all just really took advantage of the resources we have. So I feel like I'm making this video just because, like, I should have a conversation about things that matter in this planet. You know what I'm saying? Because I can. Because I have a camera. Because I have internet. Because I have a ring light. Because I have, you know, all this nice makeup. I have all the tools to really make a difference if I wanted to. Americans all have the tools to, like, to live a better life and to leave an impact on the planet. Every human has it though. But when you don't have internet, how can you reach a lot of people to share a really nice idea? You know what I mean? So a reason I'm doing this is to, like, hopefully inspire others to, like, you know, be on their best. Because when we're on our best, we come up with solutions. And right now, the world needs a solution to this coronavirus. And we have to change who we are. That's really what it is. We cannot create, you know, we cannot continue to create what we've created. We cannot solve the problem from the same level of awareness and consciousness that created it. You know, we can't. Let me grab another color though. You know, but then at the end of the day, who am I? I'm just a selfish human, self-preservation. So now I'm gonna blend in another one of these colors, probably a neutral tone. I'm gonna use the other side of the brush, give myself a little crease. But yeah, guys, I think Mother Nature is mad at us, and we gotta really fix it. We gotta clean up the water, we gotta clean up the air, we gotta clean up how we treat each other. You know, we got America, the gun situation. There's no need to kill somebody, right? There's no need to commit crimes. We've already figured out that violence isn't really gonna work. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work for much. We've already figured out that jealousy and trying to hold people back is actually holding back everybody. Because I put it to people like this. I mean, who invented Uber? The guy that invented Uber, like, imagine if he had a bunch of people hating on him, trying, you know, for him to not be able to do it. And it's like, Uber helps everybody. It's an app that helps everybody. But then even look, I think about Uber and I'm like, wow, all those cars, all those rides, all those carbon emissions. That wasn't even a good example, because Uber's a good idea and a lot of people benefit from Uber, and I'm still taking Ubers. But the reason I moved to Amsterdam, one of the biggest reasons, is because I can ride a bike everywhere and I'm not messing up the environment. And it's nice to ride a bike everywhere. You're in nature every day. I'm breathing fresh air every day on my way to go do things. I'm in nature, I'm on a bike. You know, it's just as quick, guys. I mean, a car is gonna get you there. Okay, like, let's say if I needed to do a 40-minute bike ride, that's probably like a 20, 15-minute car ride, I don't know. But like, my bike, I have an e-bike, I don't sweat when I ride it, I go up to 16 miles an hour, they have even faster e-bikes, you know? I get to where I'm going in 15, 20, 30 minutes sometimes. That's fine. Because when I was in New York, I was on the subway for 30, 45 minutes, an hour. You know what I'm saying? Underground, breathing recycled air through those dusty vents. Like, New York City, y'all need to clean that city up, man. I know y'all got like 50,000 cases of coronavirus at this point, and a lot of that is literally the hygiene standards there. New York City don't got no hygiene standards, and it sounds funny and haha, but like, no, you should not have piles of trash. Like, I was in a recording studio in November 2019. I was going there a couple nights a week to work on this album, and there was a pile of trash. And this is 27th and 6th Avenue, guys. This is Hell's Kitchen. This is, you know, billion-dollar properties with piles of trash taller than me sitting around in the street for over a week, 2 weeks, the same mountain of trash, like rats and pigeons and homeless people eating out of this pile of trash next to this billion-dollar studio that costs like $300 a minute. That is New York City, you know? And then there's some naked guy running down the street in the middle of January and the cops are running after him. I've seen that more than once in New York. Okay, so now that I've done the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little cat eye. Yeah, coronavirus is cleansing us. It's cleansing. Mother Nature, she cleansing herself. I don't want you guys to be offended. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but here's the thing. I think also as people, we have to hear each other's viewpoints, you know, because we have to be aware of all the different thoughts that are in the universe, because collectively we all are a collection of thoughts. So we need to be aware of what other people are thinking so we can decide if that's something that we should all be thinking, you know? That's just what I think. And yeah, I'm doing my cat eye right now, so it takes super concentration. Cat eyes are hit or miss for me. I'm gonna do my best to hit today though, because we on video. All right, so this is a little cat eye I would do. See how it just opens up your eye, gives you a little bit of, it's a little lower. I usually don't put it that low into my crease. I usually have it up higher, but I'm kind of nervous on the video. Let me try the other side. So yeah, and I'll fix it if I have to because I don't have anywhere to go. I am gonna do some working out today though. As far as my own online businesses go, I'm figuring out what needs to get cut. At one point I had a drop shipping business, guys, and right now I don't know if shipping from China is the best situation. Time to try other new things and focus more on music and making stuff and getting things done. Getting booked. Okay, this is not a good cat eye situation. It's not the best. See, but I would leave the house like this because at the gym, this is amazing. Now, for a beauty guru standard, for red carpet, no, we would definitely redo this. But for like an I'm at the house vibe, probably gonna keep it. Let me just see if I can fix it. Yeah, so I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. And yeah, you know, I was off of YouTube for a while for that same reason. I just wanted to explore my life and see what I naturally wanted to do. And yeah, I don't know. I used to have such a very stuck and linear way of thinking about life. And now I'm just a little more fluid in my approach. I used to think YouTube, okay, if I do YouTube, it has to be fitness because that's what I'm doing in the gyms all day. Like, no, it doesn't. I can do whatever I actually want to do. And if I want to do makeup tutorials and focus on music on YouTube, but be a beast in the gym and have clients by day, I can do that, right? And that's kind of what I was doing in New York, and I was DJing. And I've always had an online business. I've always had something on the computer I would do for money. It's just I've done so much. I am a risk taker. I often leap before I look, and then sometimes I don't even look back. I just leapt, and other people look for me. They're like, what did you do? And I didn't even realize I did it. I get it from my grandma because she herself had multiple businesses, a hair salon, apartments. She makes houses for people, catering, interior design. So I think I just kind of followed her lead in a lot of ways. Not in every way in my life, but I really admire her for being such a strong entrepreneur in a time before internet. You know, she's running newspaper ads and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, she's a woman in the 50s and the 60s. Guys, this cat eye, man. This is like a 3rd grade level cat eye. But tell me the truth in the comments. Should I redo it? I know y'all beauty gurus are like, yes, girl, redo that, because that's not working. But guys, you're gonna have to judge me because I am gonna keep it. Yo, but my grandma is a boss bee entrepreneur, boss. To this day, she's had 80-year-old businesses. Like, don't say you a boss until you've had the same business for 80 years. Like, yeah, that's where I come from. So I think that's why I'm just such a fearless entrepreneur. I've done so many things, but it always comes down to fitness and music. That's always where my heart is. That's always what brings me the most money and joy and happiness. And I'm really excited for the things I'm working on. I'm gonna just take you guys behind the scenes. I have so many ideas, so many things I gotta launch, so much. It's all based around music to me though. It's like music is the centerpiece, but without the fitness, without some element of movement, life gets stiff, you know? Yeah, I don't wanna be stiff. So now I'm going to put on my $2, €2 waterproof mascara. So then I got this for €2 at the store. I don't know what brand it is, but it's waterproof. And that's the thing, I wear waterproof just because when your eyes water, especially out here when you're on your bike, it's a lot of wind, so your eyes water quickly and my eyes just water quickly. So a lot of times I look like I'm crying when I'm not. And yo, I was watching America's Got Talent bawling yesterday. Oh my gosh, I just ended up watching reruns of the best auditions and the worst ones, but I like the good ones. I like to see when kids really, really just sing their hearts out and I'm crying with them. It was amazing. I would love, I want to have a talent show. I want to be the Simon Cowell. No, I'm not Simon though. I'm not Simon. I can't be mean to people. Like, I could be though. I could be. There was a point in my life where I felt like I was a mean person. And I think it's because of how blunt I say things, and maybe I say things that are unpopular opinions and I don't mind ruffling feathers. So maybe people think I'm mean, but I see the best in people. I want the best for people. I want everybody to be happy and get what they want. And I really don't feel like I'm a jealous person, although I do feel jealous sometimes. Like, you have to remember, if somebody's doing what you want to do, they're just making it more possible for you to do it. And you want people to do stuff with. Like, you don't want all that success. You don't want all that success by yourself. You want friends. You want people that you can talk about it with. So you want to be a part of other people's success. You want to see your friends and family succeed so you can celebrate with them. And when you succeed, you'll have people that can celebrate you. I remember in New York, I just dropped my first song, Bubblegum. And I know a lot of people, like, Bubblegum was really a track for me. You gotta remember that 24 Karat Magic song by Bruno Mars. It was like, pop, pop, it's showtime. And I was DJing these parties at the time, and I was DJing that song a lot, and I was like, I'm gonna make a song that would fit in with that track. So that was kind of the inspiration with Bubblegum. I was like, I wanna create 100 BPM, pop banger, silly, and I was like, just like a light candy bubblegum. Oh, bubblegum. Make it about booty popping, make it about, you know, make it 2017, and it was. And ended up getting a lot of listens in Australia. I've gotten a few checks off that song, y'all. So Bubblegum definitely, for something that was an experiment, for something that was my first independent track with not a real super strong budget behind it, I think it did well. And it's here forever. Like, I definitely, you know, I don't know. Releasing music is hard because it's like, I don't know, Bubblegum, I like the track, but I don't think it's a representation of who I am musically as a person right now. But if y'all want to listen to it and use it for whatever, yes, you know what I mean. But as far as the music I'm making now, it's a lot more like house, a lot more dancey, a lot more undergroundish, you know, a lot more soul into it. I want to create music with depth and real live instruments. So that's why y'all see me in the studio, because I actually have to learn how to do all these things. It's overwhelming and it's hard, and the music industry will shit on you time and time again. New York and music industry is It's a lot of feasting, it's a lot of famine, it's a lot of cold-blooded. Music industry is cold-blooded, hun. Money seems to talk a lot. But I want to make music for the purity aspect of it, for the love of it. So now that I have a little bit of mascara and concealer and the little wing, I'm gonna do my brows. My pencil ran out and I can't go get a new one right now, so I'm gonna be using an eyeshadow palette to do my brows. And if you're still watching this video, shout out to you. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sometimes that's what you need. You need a stream of sharing your thoughts, and you gotta journal. You know what I mean? You can journal your thoughts out. That helps me a lot. I meditate, and it's been nice because I've been meditating without a timer. A lot of times I meditate with a timer, and it just makes it a little more like forced, and then right as you're getting into it, your timer goes off, but then your timer goes off and you don't want to get back into it. So lately, just kind of not knowing how long I'm meditating these days, I just do it, and whenever it's time to exit, I exit, and it could be hours. I don't know, it could be hours, it could be minutes, but I just understand that time does not really, it exists, but it doesn't exist in the way that we think it does. Not everything is on the same timetable. Time is not unfolding for the same people and the same situations at the same rate. Like, look how fast dogs age, right? You know, that right there says everything. Dogs they age way faster than humans, right? They're in dog years. Human years are not the same, right? And a whole second can change your life. 1 second could change your life. I don't think people understand that enough. Like, change is a shift that happens like instantly. Sometimes it's gradual though. It could be gradual too. Change just always depends on what it is that we're talking about that's changing, right? This coronavirus situation though, I believe that we can make it better. And look, I'm not a doctor or an expert, but just my own intuition thinks that we can make it better through thoughts, through raising our inner vibration, to letting go of the fear, because being afraid of it is going to you're going to start giving yourself symptoms, and our brains can make ourselves sick. Your thoughts can make you sick. So if you continue to focus on something, you're going to get it. And if you continue to focus on being sick and being scared, well, you're going to attract all of those things into your life. But at the same time, this is something that's definitely beyond. I don't have the answer for why we would have a pandemic. There's a lot of questions I got that don't probably got answers like that. So, now you can see my face looks way different with brows done. And usually in the daytime, I don't do the wings. If I do a little concealer and brow and mascara, I'm out the door. And again, I don't have my pencil. With my pencil, I can be a little more precise. But I've also learned that with a slightly lighter shade of powder than your eye color, it makes your face look better. Because if you have super dark, harsh eyebrows, I think it makes you look older. This is my Naked palette. Yes, honey, Team Naked. This thing is like 8 years old, but it still works. So we're gonna be using it. I love Urban Decay makeup. Now I'm gonna just do a little highlighter, my lips, and my edges, and then we're done. Yes. So this is some Estee Lauder blush. I'm gonna be using the limited edition All Over Shimmer. This is my grandma every year for Christmas. She usually gives me and my sister the free makeup kit that you get. So Estee Lauder be giving out free makeup when you make a lot of purchases. And my grandma, so every year she's always stocking up on Estee Lauder, and I always get this really nice free makeup, and it's super pretty. I'm using this light color. Yes, I'm a light pink person. That's my favorite color on myself. I don't know if it describes my personality though. I feel like my personality is like a neon dark purplish blue, because I think I definitely have a dark side. I feel like at one point in time in my past life, I was a vampire. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I feel. Like, not for real, but like, you know, if vampires did exist, I definitely was one of them because I'm such a night person, you know, and I just feel like I look like one kind of. So this is the blush I did, just a pop. Now I'm gonna just top it off with a highlight. So this is a Becca highlighter. I love Becca products. I had a really nice blush. I left it in New York when I moved though. I miss that blush. I think about it every day. So we're just gonna use the same brush I use for powder, because this is just a super light. Remember, we're not leaving the house. This is just a quick, you know, a quick 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good little, I love it. I love when girls have so much excess powder on their nose. I love that look. I know it's weird, but I love it. It's like Rudolph. And put on my lip. My skin's a little oily. I miss my foundation. I'd be super matte right now. And I primed and everything, y'all. I primed, but my skin is naturally oily. Little snow bunny. Okay, honey. You know, I have the contour palette and everything. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor practicing flute, but we just going for it. I actually have a flute too. I need to get back into practicing. I'm gonna do that today. So we're gonna top it off with my absolute favorite lipstick of all time, Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Candy Venom. First time I've ever gone through an entire tube of makeup on my own. The Candy Venom. I've never, come on. Fenty Beauty. I've never finished a lipstick before. This is my second tube. Yes, and when my boyfriend comes to visit me from overseas, he has to bring me more. So let me just do this real quick. Be right back. So now we have our lipstick on. Yes. So after I did my lips, I put some gel on my edges, threw a bonnet on, and this is our completed look. Yes, the quarantine and chill makeup tutorial. Yes, this is a completed look. No extra lashes, no extra anything. Super chill, easy. This would actually take like 5 minutes, but I had to say so much how to get it off my chest. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you like this type of video. Let me know in the comments what you want me to do next, and let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how the quarantine and coronavirus is going on in whatever city, country you live in. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and share this video with a friend who needs to see it. See you next time.